What's up, fight fans? Welcome back to Sportskeeda MMA News. Conor McGregor adds to his pub empire with a new waterside property in his native Ireland. Welterweight standouts Khamzat Chimaev and Belal Muhammad agree on a date and a venue for their potential title eliminator fight. Bo Nickal wants all the smoke, expressing interest in grappling Khabib Nurmagomedov, Daniel Cormier, and others, all in the same night. Chael Sonnen discloses the secret of beating flyweight champion Valentina Shevchenko. Former middleweight champion Luke Rockhold hits out at UFC for $50,000 bonuses despite the company being worth billions, suggests $200,000 instead. All this and more on today's edition of Sportskeeda MMA News. Founder of Proper 12 Irish Whiskey and UFC superstar Conor McGregor added another venture under his business wing as he bought the Waterside Bar, which is, you guessed it, a waterside bar. Cool, right? Right, but it gets cooler. This pub is located near the scenic Howth Yacht Club in McGregor's hometown of Dublin, Ireland. The Notorious is treating Ireland as if it's his own monopoly board. While McGregor tends to his staff and customers at his new pub, he'll find a very convenient parking space for his Lamborghini super yacht just next door at Howth. This yacht is the second in the Irishman's collection, as he already owns a sizable triple-deck yacht. Give it a year and McGregor will have a luxury boat for each day of the week and a pub for each meal. The former double champ comes from humble beginnings. Love him or hate him, he really turned things around for himself in a very positive way. Being the biggest superstar that the UFC has ever seen has given him the means of these lucrative business ventures. Proper 12 has been a success. He's parlayed that liquor money into stout money with his black forged Irish stout. He owns multiple pubs. He also has 2 yachts, in case we haven't mentioned that yet. Given the Irishman's success, do fans think he'll return to fighting with the same desire to win? Let us know below in the comments. From memes to business and back to memes, Belal Muhammad makes the most of his Twitter account. Remember the name, noticed that Chimaev's call-outs of McGregor, Diaz, and Masvidal didn't really get the ball rolling for the welterweight division, so Muhammad is throwing his name into the hat. Muhammad is the highest-ranked fighter on that list, and after a decisive victory against Vicente Luque in their rematch, it's hard to deny him a big-name fight. Chimaev took to Twitter in response to the 6th-ranked welterweight, October, Abu Dhabi. And of course, Muhammad is on board. The only stipulation is that he doesn't walk out carrying the Palestinian flag, which Belal acknowledged as support for the sovereign state. This doesn't make the fight official though. Dana White, fans, and Boris himself have expressed interest in the Chechen taking on Colby Covington. Chaos isn't quite ready to fight, unfortunately, after he rebounded from his second title fight defeat at the expense of friend-turned-foe Jorge Masvidal. He got attacked at a steakhouse and the alleged assailant is also Jorge Masvidal. The legal issues are neither here nor there, but the attack has put a hiatus on booking Covington and Chimaev, so Muhammad is striking while the iron's hot. As the UFC books its plane ticket to Abu Dhabi, a fight between Chimaev and Muhammad just makes more sense. The American fighter has deep Palestinian roots and Chimaev is a devout Muslim, making the fight tailor-made for UAE's cultural heritage. Is this the fight to make? If so, who walks away as the rightful #1 contender? When discussing the next wave of champions, Bo Nickal is a name that fans need to get familiar with. He's the elite of the elite when it comes to wrestling, and would you look at that, he knows how to punch too. Back to his roots though, let's talk wrestling. Not 1, not 2, not 4, don't get ahead of yourself. But Nickal is a 3-time NCAA Division I national champion in wrestling. In layman's terms, he's got weird-looking ears and he can wrestle very well. He's young, he's talented, and he's making waves in the media. All he needs is a sick nickname and an opportunity. The wrestling standout is very ambitious with the opportunities he's seeking. Now let's talk wrestlers. GSP, Khabib Nurmagomedov, Ben Askren, and the aforementioned Khamzat Chimaev as an alternate. Not only does Bo Nickal want to wrestle all of these competitors, but he wants to compete against them all on the same night. This guy, Bo Nickal, is crazy as fuck. He asked me to set up grappling matches with the following all on the same night: DC, Khabib, GSP, Ben Askren, and Chimaev as an alternate if someone backs out. Lol. Would you guys pay to watch this? Malky Kaur of First Round Management took to Twitter to let the world know exactly what kind of competitor Nickal is. The call out isn't even the craziest part. It's the fact that Nickal would actually do it and do well. If you're enjoying this video so far, let us know by hitting that like button. If you accidentally hit subscribe too, we won't be mad. When Uncle Chael speaks, we listen. The bad guy sat in that comfy chair of his and took to YouTube to give his hot take on Valentina Shevchenko versus Taylor Santos. Is Shevchenko one of the best? Absolutely. Is she a prototypical fighter? Sure. Is she beatable? Absolutely. Do you have to be better than her to defeat her? Of course. Wait, no? Chael Sonnen delved into this a bit during a segment on his YouTube channel.
How do you beat the Bullet? Well, there's a way to beat her. Of course there is. Everybody can lose. Every dog has his day. The Bullet is as close to a perfect fighter as I've ever seen. You don't have to be better than her if you get her tired. You don't have to be better than her if you can outposition her. So there's ways to beat the Bullet. And you don't have to be as good as her to do it.
Sonnen isn't under the impression that the better fighter always wins. As a matter of fact, he thinks that the better fighter losing is a frequency due to the added variable of fighting at this level.
People lose fights all the time. The better person loses all the time. It happens every single Saturday. The better fighter loses all the time. He gets tired. He gets nervous. He gets outpositioned. He gets frustrated. It's rinse and repeat.
Valentina Shevchenko puts her flyweight title on the line this Saturday at UFC 275 against the surging Taylor Santos. While you're still here, subscribe to Sportskeeda MMA and hit that bell. Fighters love to hate Luke Rockhold. We get it. He's talented, good looking, he can skateboard, but you can't have everything, Luke. Really, it's the complacent disposition that Rockhold developed after he became champion that rubbed people the wrong way. Since a series of losses, it seems that the AKA fighter has acknowledged this flaw. He believed that he could become a more likable fighter, and he's achieved it. Rockhold is likely to gain a bit more praise from his colleagues after his recent comments on the UFC's payout structure, calling the UFC out for only offering fighters $50K for performance bonuses despite the UFC's rapid crescendo of revenue.
What the are we doing here? $50,000 bonuses going on for like 2 decades? Like what the The valuation of the company is going up billions of dollars, and we're still stuck on $50,000 bonus checks? What the is this?
The former middleweight champion added,
People need to shut up about getting, bonus $50,000. It's becoming a thing. It need to be like 100,000. Let's get 200. Oh yeah, 200 J's.
Luke Rockhold returns to take on Paulo Costa in what is sure to be a barn burner of a middleweight bout. You hear us, Costa? Middleweight. Do you think that Rockhold is right? Should the performance bonus standard be 6 figures? Let us know in the comments. That about does it for today's edition of Sportskeeda MMA News. Don't forget to leave a comment and potentially be featured at the end of tomorrow's video. Here are some of the best comments from our previous videos. Irish, my They need to get judges that know what they're looking at. All these terrible decisions make the sport look corrupt. Awesome videos. Keep up the great work. It's appreciated. If you like this video, please like, comment, and share. Your comments could be featured in the next Sportskeeda MMA News video. We always deliver daily content, so make sure you subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss anything going on in the MMA world. For updates, quotes, and exclusive interviews from all your favorite fighters, follow Sportskeeda MMA on Twitter and Instagram. Thanks for tuning in.